Good morning, Tanisha. Morning, everyone. Okay, so we'll start with the second type of fundings. First funding was capital market, and capital market, as we studied in previous classes, that it's of two types. Number one is primary market, and number two is secondary market. In primary market, the different options available for entrepreneurs are public issue, rights issue, employee stock option plan, and private placements. These are the options available in primary market. And secondary market is when, for the second time, on the second phase, the company issues shares and that continues till the lifetime, and that market is known as secondary market. Okay, so this capital market, it's of two types, primary and secondary. This is also a way of collecting funds by issuing shares, and the second type is angel investors. Okay, second types is angel investors. Okay, so today we'll start with angel investors. Good morning, Kriti. Morning, Tanu. Yeah, okay, so let's begin. Yeah, so the two types, the second type of funding options for entrepreneurs is angel investors. But before starting this topic, angel investors, what do you mean by the word angel? As we say in real world, like there's someone like guardian angel or someone who protects you, someone who's there to help you when you are in need. Okay, so the word angel means someone who's there to protect you, someone who's there when you are in need, where you are in danger. So angel investors, the name angel investors means, like for example, whenever you're starting business, whenever you're starting a business, the new entrepreneurs, the new business person, whenever they are starting a business, the new startups as we say, so there are person or big investors who are interested in investing in these new startups or invest in this new business. So this type of investment is known as angel investors. Okay, so wherever you find a person or any company who are interested in investing in someone business, in new startups, it is known as angel investors. Because the word itself says angel means someone who's protecting you, someone who's guiding you, someone who's helping you. So here also angel investors means these investors, what they do is they help you. They don't have any particular knowledge about the business. What they have is a huge lump sum of money. They have huge amount of money. It can be a retired cricket person. Okay, it can be a retired cricket person, retired golf players, retired business person, or retired any someone who's having lots and lots of money. Okay, so these people, what they do, since they have lots of money, so what they want, the money should be flown in a good direction. It should not get wasted. So what they look for is a good business startups or new entrepreneurs who are wanting to take investments from these investors. So what these big people do, those who have lots of money, what they do, they invest their money in these type of business. Okay, they invest their money in these type of business, and what they get is returns. They get profit out of their investment. Okay, so the word angel investors means someone who's having lots and lots, huge amount of money. It can be anyone, business executive, staff, retired cricket person, golf players, anyone who's having lots and lots of money, someone who's retired and he's got a good provident fund money, a huge amount of money he's having, but the person is not aware that how should I invest, how should I invest my money, in which place should I invest so that I get good returns in the coming future for my family and for my children. So what they look for is new startups, and these person are known as angel investors. Clear? So let's see the features first of all. So most angel investors are current or retired executives. As I said, they can be IPS officers, IS officers. Why? Because they have lots huge amount of money. Once they retire, they get nice money and they have collected also. The savings is quite more. Understood? So what they look for is a good investment option. So the best investment option is to invest in these new startups. Because once you are giving your time and hard work in new startups, what will happen? It will grow. It will not come down. So of course, if you're investing, let's take an example, 1 crore or 2 crores or anything, in coming future, if the business is growing, of course, you will get good returns. You will not get something less than one. You obviously get something more than what you have invested. And these person, they don't have any, this point is very important, that they don't have any particular knowledge about business, because it's not that only business person are angel investors. No, anyone can be angel investors. Okay, if you have a good amount of money, you can also become an angel investor. How? If you have money, you invest in a particular business, in a new startup, and give it to an entrepreneur, then you will become an angel investor. Angel investors itself says that someone who is helping you when you are in need of finance. That is why the name angel is being used here. Angel investors. Clear? So anyone can become angel investors. Anyone. If you're having huge amount of money, you can become an angel investor. That is why angel investors are always like retired executives, as I said, IPS, IAS, because they have huge amount of money. So they invest, they give their money investments to these people, and they get profit in return. It can be retired cricket players like Dhoni. He just retired, so he's having lots huge amount of money. So what he can be is, he can be an angel investor. He can invest in any startups. Okay. But one thing you should know, again I'm repeating, they don't have any particular knowledge about the business. Understood? Like for example, if you have money, if you have huge amount of money, but do you have any particular knowledge about business? No. So your work is to invest in a business, in a startup, and just take good profit from the business. Clear? But risk is also there. It's not that always new startups will expand and grow. Risks are always there. So in angel investors, risk is high, always high. Why? Because first of all, you don't have that much of knowledge to invest. You're only investing your money. So what happens in a new business, when it's coming down, it's going for a loss. So your money value will also come down, whatever you have invested. Okay. Okay, so as angel investors bear extremely high risk. As I said, they bear extremely high risk. Extremely high risk. Why? Because they are not investing in any well-settled business. They are not investing in any well-settled business. They are investing in new startups. They are investing their money to an entrepreneurs, where the business is always new. It's at the seeding stage. We can say it's in the growing stage. Understood? So risk is always there. Business can come down, it can shut down, it can dissolve. But if chances are there that it can grow also. Okay? So this is the meaning of angel invest. Let's see, if you want to write down notes, just write this thing. I prepared a notes for you. Angel investors is a person who invests in a new or small venture. Okay, as I said, angel investors, they will always invest. They will always invest in new or small venture. They will never invest in big business which is already settled, which is flourishing, which is growing. No, they will never invest in that business. They will always invest in small business, new business which is growing, which is at the seeding stage. Understood? The business which is in need of finance, the business which is in need of money, they will always invest in these type of business. So it is a person who invests in a new or small business venture, providing capital for startup expansion. They always provide capital. Capital here means money. Capital here means finance. So what they are doing, they are providing capital for starting their business. Angel investors are typically individuals who have spare cash available. As I said, they have spare cash. They have huge amount of cash available. On one side, they are managing their family, they are managing their personal side. But on the other hand, they have huge savings. This spare cash means they have huge spare cash, which means lots, huge amount of money they have kept aside and are looking for higher rate of returns than would be given by more traditional investments. Understood? So they have huge amount of cash. So they are looking for good return, higher rate of returns. And the only option available is to invest in a business. Understood? Because if you're investing in a traditional investment, like for example LIC or any fixed deposits or any pension plans, so these are all traditional investment plans. You won't get that good returns, 8%, 9%, 12%, 13%, that's it. But if you're investing in a business and once the business is growing, the returns are unexpectable. You will get good returns. Okay? So this is the reason why they are people who have huge amount of cash and they are wanting to get good returns as compared to traditional investment. Okay? So this is the meaning of an angel investor. Clear? If you have any doubt, just tell me. If you have any doubt, just tell me. Tell me if you have any doubt, and or else we'll start with the next topic. Okay. So the next we'll start with venture capital. Next we'll start with venture capital. Okay. So venture capital, one year we did angel investors and now we are starting with venture capital. The only difference in angel investors and venture capital is that both are investing in a business. Both are investing in a new and startup business. The only difference is that these angel investors, they don't have any particular knowledge about the business. Okay, they don't have any particular knowledge about the business. It's not that the angel investors will have a good knowledge. They only have good cash, huge amount of cash available with them. And what they do, they invest in new startups. But venture capitalists are those person, they have good amount of cash also and they have good knowledge in business also. Like Tatas, Birlas, Ambanis, what they do is they look for new entrepreneurs. They look for new startups where they can invest their money. Like a government scheme was started 4-5 years back, Mudra scheme. Business Mudra scheme was started, Mudra loan, which is known as Mudra loan, MUDRA, where government said that you can take loan for new starters. Whoever is wanting to start a business can take loan from any nationalized or public bank, and for the first 3 years you don't have to pay any interest. For the first 3 years you don't have to pay any EMIs and you don't have to pay any interest. This was started by the government. Okay, clear? So venture capital is same as angel investors. They both are investing in new business. They both are investing in new startups. But the only difference is that angel investors, they don't have any particular knowledge about business. Why? Because they are retired professionals from a government job, IPS, IS officer, or someone who's having a huge amount of money, cricket players, golf players. Okay, so what they do is they just invest their money. So risk is always higher there, but here risk is less. Why? Because you are investing your money as well as you have good knowledge of business. Clear? So this is the difference between angel investors and venture capital. Let's see the definition here. So a venture capital is a private equity investor that provides capital. Here also they are providing capital. Providing capital means they are providing money to companies exhibiting higher growth potential. To companies exhibiting higher growth potential means a company which is in the starting age, which is in the seeding stage, which is in the startup age, but their potential is quite higher. In the coming years, it will grow and just grow and just grow. Okay, so the potential is quite higher. And these venture capitalists, they can sense, they can smell which company is good for investment or not. Why? Because they have good knowledge in equity share capital, in business terms, because they are actually business persons. They are actually equity shareholders in any company. So they have good knowledge of business. So they can sense, they can smell which company has good potential to grow in the coming future. Okay. So they are providing capital which in a company which has higher growth potential and in exchange for an equity stake. So they are giving money. In angel investors, what's happening? They are giving money and taking profit. That's it. You give money and you take returns. So instead of traditional investment, they were going for new startups. They are giving the money and they are taking profit or returns. But venture capital, what they are doing? They are providing capital in exchange for equity stake, which means they are providing capital, they are providing money in exchange of ownership, which means a part of ownership in that new startup is held by venture capital. Understood? Clear? So if for example the new startup is in need of 1 crore and the venture capitalist has invested around 30 lakh, so 30% stake will be with the venture capital. Understood? But for angel investors, what was the thing? There is nothing, there was no question for taking the stake, no question for becoming the owner. You are only investing and taking back the profit. But venture capital is you are investing as well as being the owner in that business. A few percent stake, few percent ownership you are taking in that business. Clear? And this could be funding startups, ventures, or supporting small companies that wish to expand but do not have access to equity markets. Clear? So the common thing is between venture capitalists and angel investors is that both are investing in new startups, both are investing in new business. But the only difference is that there are 2-3 differences which you should know. First thing is venture capitalists, they are investing for the purpose of getting good returns as compared to traditional investment. But venture capital, they are investing in exchange of taking ownership. So they are becoming owners. They are becoming ownership for a few percentage. But angel investors are not becoming owners. They are just getting good returns. Okay? Understood? Second difference is angel investors, they have good angel investors, they don't have any particular knowledge about business. Why? Because they are retired professionals, IPS officers, IS officers, retired cricket players who have huge amount of money. But venture capitals, they are investing, they are business persons from beforehand. So they have good knowledge of business. Clear? So this is the basic difference between angel investors and venture capital. Okay? Okay, so if any doubt in these 2 points, venture capital and angel investors, please tell me. Tell me if you have any doubt. Yeah, see the features of venture capital, of course, early stage companies, both for angel investors also and venture capital. So both of them are investing in new startups. Understood? And why they are investing? For the expansion and growth of that particular business. Clear? So more or less 50%, if you see angel investors and venture capitalists, 50% something are common. But on the other hand, there is a difference also for angel investors and venture capitalists. Clear? Understood? Yeah. Now the question arises, if you have any doubt, just tell me if you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, just tell me. Okay. Okay, now we'll just see a small difference between the differences between the angel investors and venture capitalists. If you see here, an angel investors works alone while venture capitalists are a part of companies. So as I said, angel investors are individual person, retired professionals, retired cricket person. They are individual person. But venture capitalists are a company like Tata, Birla's, Ambani's, Reliance company. What they do, they invest in new startups. So that is why they are company in a whole. But angel investors are individual, they are person. Clear? They invest different amount. Okay. So angel investors will invest around, if you see in dollar terms, so it's around $25,000 to $1 lakh. This is for angel investors. But for venture capitalists, since they are business persons from beforehand, so the investments are quite more. Understood? The investments are quite more. It's more than $7,50,000, not in rupees, in dollars I'm saying. Okay, so for angel investors, it's more than $25,000 or $1 lakh. Okay, so that is in rupees. It can be termed as like 60 lakh or 70 lakh. Okay, so maximum investment you get is 50 to 70 lakh from angel investors. But here from the venture capitalists you get in crores, more than 5 to 10 crores. Okay, they have different responsibilities and motivations. For angel investors, they don't have any knowledge about business, so they just invest money. So they don't have the responsibility of seeing that the business is growing or not. But venture capital, as I said, since they are investing in exchange of ownership, so now they are also the owners. So now it's their responsibility also to see that the business is growing. Angel investors only invest in early stage companies. So angel investors and venture capitalists, they both invest in early stage financing. But venture capital, they can invest in other business also. Understood? Someone who is in the middle stage, who are like flourishing nicely, they can invest in that business also. But angel investors will always invest in early stage financing. Understood? Clear? So these are the basic differences for angel capital and venture capitalist. So let's just keep it here till today. Angel investors and venture capitalist. Okay. If you have any doubt, just tell me, or else we'll just end today's class. And a reminder to you all again, 17th you all are having your report card. Parents should come, and if students are coming, you should come in your school uniform. Any doubt, just tell me. Okay. Okay. Thank you, students, and have a good day. God bless.